Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. Today we are going to review a wind monster, and that's Hraesvelg, which is the wind Barbaric King. As you can see, it's running in the background right now. And after this run, we will look at his skill. And if you like my channel and has been watching my content so far, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't yet, go and check it out. I'm just starting out as a YouTuber and I hope to get your support so that will motivate me to create better content for you guys. So please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so for Hraesvelg, I think most of you know that he is good in Giants B12. The reason being that it is a damage dealer and it brings about quite a bit of utility to the team. And as you can see, it provides attack buff as well as a speed buff. So in terms of the GB12, it might not be the star, but it helps to speed up the run for GB10. And okay, we are done with this run. Let's look at its skill. Where is my Hraesvelg? Here you go. Okay, so this is the stat of my Hraesvelg. Nothing too awesome to shout about. And this is my rune. I rune it Swift Enhance. Yep. So this is the rune set. I'll talk about it later. Let's go to the skill. Okay, the skill 1 actually dots the enemy for 2 turns with a 50% chance. So that increases when you as you skill up your Hraesvelg. And the second skill, this is pretty good. It provides branding for 2 turns and it increases your attack bar by 50%. So this will allow Hraesvelg to actually get more turns. And the last skill, it attacks all enemy and increases all the attack power and attack speed of all allies by 2 turns. And when this skill is on cooldown, you recover 10% of your HP every turn. So as you can see, it is really a very high utility attack monster, and it has an attack power lead for guild content, 33%. Yep, so just now I mentioned that Hraesvelg is awesome in GB12. The reason being that the first skill dots the boss. So it is like an insurance. If you do not deal sufficient damage and if the boss takes a turn with enough dots, you can actually just kill off the boss and have a safer run. And the second skill provides branding that will allow all your other DPS monsters to deal more damage to the boss. And lastly, for the Giants B12 run, you will need attack buff to ensure that you deal more damage. And that's where Hraesvelg come in. And it also helps to speed up your team, although not too much. It's more of the attack buff. But do note that in my team, let me show you again. I actually used Lucian, and because I use Lucian, I don't really need I don't really need defense break to all enemy, since the amputation magic will ignore all defense. And Lucian is there to clear the trash wave, right? For the boss, I have Lauren to provide the defense break, and with the attack buff from Hraesvelg, my Laika and my Crow can actually do more damage. I know that Crow also does branding to the boss, but actually if you skill up your Hraesvelg to full skill, it's only a 2-turn cooldown, so it's a very consistent branding. So that actually makes it a faster run. I wouldn't necessarily say Hraesvelg will make it a safer run, because if you are putting in so many damage dealer inside there, you're trying to do a slightly more speed run. And actually in this team, the Laika is my safe monster to take, because if everyone dies, Laika is still able to carry them all, because you need 4 hits to kill Laika, and the boss will probably not be able to kill Laika that fast. Okay, so I think Hraesvelg is best for GB12. Where else can Hraesvelg be used for? I think it can be used in guild content, and that's pretty much it. Guild content and GB12. You can pair it with Lucian for siege battles, siege offense, so that Lucian can go with amputation magic. Or with the speed buff and attack buff, you can actually pair it up with speed scaling attack monsters like Garo, Susano, monsters like that. But do note that speed tuning is an issue, right? So if you're going to use them with your damage dealer for fast clearance, then be sure that they are speed tuned and they are tanky enough. They should be tanky enough if they are not taking the first turn. Otherwise, make sure they are fast enough to clear the enemy, and of course with sufficient damage. So what's the stats to focus on for Hraesvelg? Depends on how you build it. I'm going on Swift. The reason why I'm going on Swift is because I primarily use this for GB12. So if you're using it for GB12, you can try to have high accuracy. My accuracy is really low, I know. That is because I feel that I need more damage rather than accuracy. And of course, keep up the decent crit rate, crit damage and accuracy. If there's another common build which is on Despair, the reason being that third skill attacks all enemy, and if you run it fast enough with Despair, you can actually stun all enemy. And if that's the case, accuracy plays a big part as well. But if you're going for a damage build, then do not worry about the accuracy. Go for attack, crit damage and crit rate. That's the most important part. So I think there are 3 ways to run Hraesvelg. Swift, that's to get first turn, or like me, you don't have fantastic runes and you just need your Hraesvelg to be decently fast, you can go for Swift rune. Else you can go for Despair for PvP content, to provide the extra RNG stun. Otherwise you can go for Rage build. I think that's good as well. That's full damage. I don't think you need to go for Violent. Reason being that for second skill you gain 50% attack bar boost. So the number of turns that it gets is quite often. Yep. So that's all for Hraesvelg. If you haven't built him, do try it out, do build him. He will be awesome for GB12. If you have already built him, do share in the comments down below. Let me know what's the build that you like and what do you think is the ideal build for him. If not, that's all for my quick review on Hraesvelg, and I'll see you next time. Once again, do like my video and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon next time. Goodbye.